Hey guys, Tim and Shauna from Punk Rope. Happy Lunar New Year. Today we're going to show you why flicking the wrist is the key to successful crossing. Okay, now what we've observed over the years is most beginners and often intermediates, when they cross, they do so with a pretty stiff arm, and for the most part they're using their shoulders and chest to perform the movement. And so that manifests in this straight arm, very stiff, and that can lead to early fatigue. It is clumsy, doesn't look great, and it also slows you down. So none of those things are good. So what Shauna's going to show you today is the flick of the wrist in the crossing motion. Now, she's right-handed, so typically as a righty, the right arm will cross over the left. But let's not even think so much about the arm. Let's think about, if you look at her wrist, you see that it flexes back, right, towards her feet. And that little motion, very subtle, is what will carry the momentum of the rope and make the movement so much smoother and then ultimately faster. Now, we're not going to be too worried about speed. It's a little cold out here, so the rope is going to freeze and tangle, and Shauna will have to untangle it every so often.
You know.
But yeah, exactly. Flossing, we call it. So there's your basic bounce. Elbows are in tight. And there's the flick, and I'll get it from the side here, and I'll close in a little bit, and you'll notice it's not a very big motion, it's not very aggressive, but it propels the rope backwards, and then that momentum carries the rope over Shauna's head so that she can do the next repetition. Can she go faster? Yeah, of course she can. It, depends what she's working on. If it's endurance, then no. If it's speed, then yes. So in your training, what you want to be able to do is work on both wrists. And that was what's called cross and stick, where you stay in that cross position and really emphasize the wrist motion. Some people might think, oh no, I'm emphasizing the chest, like a cable column, bodybuilder. But no, it's the wrist. So now these are relatively short handles, so this makes it even harder, which means it's good to practice on. If you had a long handle rope, long handles are typically about 8 inches. These are about 5. Long handle rope would make it significantly easier, and long handles are great for all kinds of tricks. But you may want to do your windmill swing and then your crossover swing. This is the crossover swing, where you emphasize that flick back and you're trying to nail it both wrists at the same time.
Tighter side.
Right? Same time. So you get that symmetry, because if one is dominating, then you have a better chance of missing your jump. Okay guys, so work on that flick. Thank you for joining us. We got another point. Keep the hands down. Keep the hands down, 100%. Right? Hands should not be up around your shoulders. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.